All right, all right. Hey, everybody. Happy Tuesday. I hope you all are doing well, having a great day, great week. So far, I'm trying to move this so that way I have better light. There we go. But yeah, hope you guys are having a really great day, a really great week so far. It's been you know, some little bug or something going around right now. The family is sick, not me, but the kiddo's sick. My in-laws are sick. My niece is sick. I'm just like, we got to keep that stuff far away because I don't like being sick at all. I do not like it. But anyway, so prayers for everyone that is experiencing some type of winter bug. Prayers go out to all of y'all that it surpasses, goes through its process very fast for you, so you can get back to doing what you like to do and what you would want to do throughout the remainder of this week. So listen, before we get into everything, I just want to say thank you all so very much for, especially the people that's part of the community that still continue to support, who are very understanding. Y'all know I have a family, have a little kid, who's about to be 5 this week. But just being so supportive in the fact that, listen, I want to give to you all. I want to be where I said I'm going to be on that day, but I gotta keep it real with y'all. Family comes first. And for y'all that understand that and still come out, show out, support, rock with me, and encourage me to take care of family, and it's not what about me type of thing, man. I'm rocking with y'all for real. Hence why I said that even though she's still not 100%, my husband is with her today, and I'm like, I got to go live because I missed last week. I missed yesterday, and I don't want to close out this month without having another session under our belt and without being able to just talk to y'all and see what the market is going to show us. And hopefully you all have a really great trading week, So let's get to it. Let me start sharing my screen. As I share my screen, y'all, make sure that you are liking the video, Facebook, YouTube. Y'all, please do me a favor. I appreciate the hearts, but hit the thumbs up first. Okay. And then you can heart as we go along. As a matter of fact, don't forget to share as well. That's one of the best ways that you can support this YouTube channel. That's one of the best ways for me to be like, yeah, what I'm sharing with you all is very valuable because you guys are sharing this information. You're commenting, you're liking, you're giving the thumbs up. You're always showing up. That's one of the ways that I know I'm doing my part. If the numbers are not there, if the shares are not there, y'all, what I'm going to do is take that as what I'm giving to you is not helping you. So there's no point in me doing it anymore. And that will lead me to stop. So if you want me to continue, I need you all to continue to hit the thumbs up on YouTube, share the video on YouTube and Facebook. And just make sure that you are participating, showing up like you've been doing, okay? I really, really appreciate it, all right? So let's get to it. Let me know where you're tuning in from as well. I forgot to say that. So let me know where you're tuning in from. All right, so disclaimer, y'all, before we get into everything for tonight, remember trading and investing in any market can contain substantial risk, and it is not suited for every individual. Every trader and investor learns and performs differently, thus the results will not all be the same. There is a potential for a trader, an investor, to lose all or more than their initial investment due to numerous factors. Therefore, it is suggested that each trader and investor only invest money that can be lost without jeopardizing their financial security and or lifestyle. Remember, y'all, I am not a financial advisor, nor am I a licensed trader. I do not work with or partner with the CFTC in any capacity, y'all. I am solo dolo, okay? And I am only sharing information for educational purposes for you, the viewer, to do your own research. I challenge you to go out here, go down that rabbit hole. I challenge you to do your own diligence. I challenge you to read the books, to read the articles, to get on Bloomberg. I challenge you to put everything into practice consistently, okay? And then and only then can you say something doesn't work. All right. Again, I'm only sharing information for educational purposes for y'all to do your own research. Okay. Remember, all traders and investors that utilize any strategies discussed on this channel, services and products shown on this channel will do so at their own risk. Y'all, past profits do not guarantee future results. When I show you what the analysis session had yielded last week, okay, the results that we got from last week, I don't want you all to take that as that's every single week, that's every single day. It's not the case, okay? But again, this information is being provided for educational purposes only. So take this information, do what you will with it, fact check, whatever you feel you need to do. I highly encourage it before you consider entering any market as a trader. Forex, crypto, stocks, whatever it is, please, please do your own diligence and only put money in the market that you can afford to lose, okay? Regardless of the amount that we tell you that we should be starting at. All right, so last week results, I'm going to go to the chart so you can see how last week played out. Like, you can see the markup. I didn't change them, y'all, because I wanted you all to see the markup and see where the price went, okay? So gold went up over 500 pips, as you can see. USD JPY went up over 70 pips from our area that we designated. We're looking for price to break and close above. And then the SPX 500, that went up over 83 pips, and that's the same thing, okay? We have areas where we're looking for price to break and close above or below on all of them, and then all three went into a buy, okay? So that gave us a 3-0 record for last week. So that puts us for the month of January 5-1, okay? Again, y'all, these results are not common, and they will not be this consistent every single day, every single week, every single month. Last year we had, I ain't gonna lie, that was like my best trading year ever, to be honest. I'm being for real. That was my best trading year. And especially coming on here and doing the analysis with you guys, that really helped me as a trader, because I was staying on cue with what I was showing you guys. So this helps me as well to just stay on track. So that's how those things played out. But what I'm going to do is show you all, I'm going to show you all the chart so that way you can see it. Okay. So let's go to trading view. Boom. Up. Reconnect. Let's see here. Let's see here. Come on, come on, come on. Reconnect trading view. Okay, maybe I need to do this. Sometimes you just got to refresh. Okay, so this was last week, right? This was last week. And we had right here. So this, the previous, at that time, the previous week high, that was our break and close area. So we were looking for price to break and close above that. I'm going to make this a bit wider so you guys can see it better. Okay, so this was the area where price broke and closed. That's what we was looking for price to break and close above this area. Once it does that, right, and it retraces, because that's what we need. We need to see the retracement, and then price goes up. So here it clearly broke above, and then the retracement occurred, and then it started to push back up. So we're looking here, and then of course price came and I almost got to our previous all-time high from October last year. It was about 41 pips shy of that when I looked at it earlier. And then it just pushed down. Okay. So nonetheless, that still was a really good setup, especially for my people who trade candlestick patterns like myself. You know, you would have saw this was a good opportunity. It was a little, slow down right here, but then price just kept going. Okay. And then I'm going to show you guys USD JPY, and then it will be SPX 500. So that was gold. And now USD JPY, I did not trade this last week. I traded gold last week, but I did not do USD JPY. I broke my losing streak. Remember, I told y'all the first week that I did the analysis, I was like, I had a really rough week, like trading and whatnot. But I broke that. So, we back on the up and up. Thank God, because that was horrible. So anyway, so it took a long time for USD JPY to finally decide what it was going to do. And it did break to the upside to buy. But again, just looking at it, I mean, I could probably, let me do this. So it broke and closed above this golden zone here. And then this is TP2. So that's 45 pips. Again, I didn't take this trade, y'all. So that one was 41. So that wouldn't have been a good setup, as far as risk to reward goes. All right. Even though it did hit me personally, because I day trade. Now, scalpers, y'all probably had a field day with USD JPY. On the other hand, for me as a day trader, I didn't, because I didn't like that it was just taking forever. So I really did not look at USD JPY until like probably Thursday. And I was like, oh, okay, well, everything played out. So, oh, well, I already made my money. I was over it. And it still didn't break and close below the that previous week high here. It still didn't break and close below it until now, so that was it. That was just the small move. So we had a long period of consolidation here, and then the break, and then it consolidated again, and then pushed and then pushed down, so USD JPY for me wasn't looking too hot. But it played out. So hey, SPX 500 is our last one that we had marked up. So again, y'all, I didn't change these because I want you guys to see the setups as they were marked up. So that way people can't be like, oh, there's no way that they're doing that. There's no way that these are the results. Yes, it is. It's very possible. So this was our area. At that time, previous day high was our area to look for a break and close above it to buy. It did break and close above. It pulled back slightly, hit actually it came a little bit below that previous break and close, and then it took off. So this would be our area that we would be looking for that confirmation, right? That bullish engulfing, and then the confirmation, and then you take it. And it made a new all-time high, which I'll be talking about that in a second. But yeah, so that was a beautiful thing. And then dump. There was something that happened recently, but I'll save that for our next one, okay? Because I don't want to put 2 weeks together in here. So yeah, so that was our week in review. So that way you all can see it. It's not I made it up and I'm fabricating numbers and all this stuff. I don't have a reason to do that, y'all. Okay, at all. So there you go. That's our last week results. So let's move forward to Forex news. Like I just said, S&P 500 hit a new all-time high, which y'all saw. Gold fell short of surpassing that previous all-time high. It was so close, y'all. And I was just waiting on. I was like, come on, gold. Come on. And then it just says, zoop. And I'm like, oh, well, I made my money. Like, what can you do? You just move on. You know what I'm saying? So I did not get to mark up Bitcoin last week, but I did take two Bitcoin trades last week as well. So yeah, so I had a very fun week last week. I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. That last week made me love trading again. It wasn't because of the winning, it was just because it was like so much stuff was going on in the market and you could see it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so S&P 500 again, y'all, that's been on my list because of the things that's going on. So on here it shows that gold, got close to that all-time high because President Trump at the time was talking about these tariffs and stuff on China, and the market reacted. The S&P 500, same thing, them tariffs talks, the market reacted. And so this is something I would tell you, any person as a Forex trader, especially right now for those of us that trade major pairs, indices in the US. If you're trading your cryptocurrencies paired with the US dollar, y'all, like, I know some people may not necessarily care for the president and the Congress and all. I get it, but y'all, we have to listen to what is being said so we know how to move in the market. It helps us to get an idea of, are people going to react, like really overreact to what is being said, or are they perceiving this to be a really good thing? You can look at the market and tell if what was just stated is perceived to be good for the economy or bad for the economy. And this is going to tell you how you should move, because there's going to be more information coming later on in the day, in the week, and so on and so forth. So y'all, I know that you may not be fond of, or you may not care about politics, and you're like, I just don't want to watch the news, but you need to. There's certain ones that you should watch, of course, but you still need to know what's going on. So y'all, you can use Yahoo Finance, you can use Bloomberg. I used to watch it all the time, but now I watch it, every once in a while. I was actually on Bloomberg earlier, just looking at like the Forex news and stuff, and seeing what they were really talking about, what was kind of trending at the time, as it pertains to different economies and whatnot. So I'm telling you, you guys really, really need to pay attention to the news, okay? This is I know for some people they may not agree, but this is a really great time for us to make money as traders. It is. Like him or don't like him, this is a really great time for us to make money. The reason I was able to ride gold the way that I did was because, like, I'm just saying, you just have to pay attention. Veronica said, I think President Trump is doing all of this in order to strengthen the dollar. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I don't get into politics because I know that can be a very touchy subject for people. So what I just suggest to folks is just pay attention. You know what I'm saying? I don't talk about, my preference and all of that, and who I like, and I don't do all of that. I just tell y'all to just pay attention. Use what is available to you. And again, like I said, and I agree with Veronica, there's a lot of things that are done to put the limelight or the light on the United States. And historically, our leadership has done that in the not so pleasant or best tactful way. I should say that. Tactful way. There are plenty of presidents here in the United States that have not done those things in the most tactful way. But nonetheless, a lot of stuff that is being done is effective to get the end goal. And so y'all just pay attention to the news. That's all I can ask y'all to do. Pay attention. Look at the markets as the news is happening. If you don't take anything that I say tonight, I want you guys, this is going to be your assignment. Before we move on, this is going to be your homework assignment. Then we're going to move forward. I want every single one of you watching this live or the replay, every time there is news that could potentially impact what you trade, I want you to watch that news, listen to what's being said, but have your chart open and see how the market reacts to it. And I want you to annotate it in your trading journal. Why? Because I need you to see what is moving the market. I need you to see what type of news is moving what you're trading. This will help you to identify what time you should be trading, what type of news you should trade or stay away from, right? Because it could be erratic. I need you to know just pretty much everything you can about the market. This is going to help you to get to that level of mastery that all of us seek. Okay? Doing this is going to help you. Trust me, y'all. If you don't do anything else I say, do that. At least do that for the remainder of this week and see if there's a difference in how you move in the market. Do you gain more patience? Right? Do you identify some behaviors that you have adopted that had you not just done this assignment, you probably would have gotten that trade and lost some money? Or you probably would have gotten the trade and went against your rules, whatever it is, right? I want you to do this. Just at least do this for the rest of the week. If you find that it helps you in any way, no matter how small, I need you to rinse and repeat. Do it again next week. Then do it again next week. And do it again next week. Y'all got it? I hope y'all got it. I see y'all on here. I see the numbers. So I hope y'all got it. Do that for me. And then let me know next week when we get on here on Monday. Let me know how that works out for you, okay? All right. So I'm off my soapbox on that. Let's move forward. So our biggest movers for last week, of course, Bitcoin, y'all. That's always going to be one of our biggest movers. Prices shot up over 9,000 pips, and I'm grateful to God that I was able to take some of that. I'm telling y'all, gold and Bitcoin, those two, those were my that's why I said, yeah, last week helped me to be like, oh, yes, this is fun. You know, I still have fun even if I take lessons and I had that losing streak at the beginning. But it is just something about when you win, it's like, okay, you know what I'm saying? And you just because you've made the adjustments from the lessons. I'll say that for me. So making those adjustments and being able to get in there and practice those things, it really does help. So Bitcoin, like I said, that went up over 9,000 pips, almost 10,000 pips from Sunday to early Monday morning, y'all. So we're talking about within not even a full 24 hours, the market moved that much. And then it pushed down. And then it sold. Okay. But still was able to get that. All right. GBP JPY prices rose 449 pips in the market, which is really great for GBP JPY. I think no, it's not. That's not the most I've seen from 2024. I think it went, I want to say one session I saw GBP JPY go over 500 pips in a week. So, but this is pretty close to the most I've seen it move in a week. And then US 30, of course, that one soared. It did not hit a new all-time high like S&P 500. However, it did secure over 2,000 pips. So that was a lot of movement with US 30 as well. Okay, so we had a good week. There was a lot of buying happening last week. So I'm excited to see what this week holds, right? So let's get to the charts. Let me stop sharing that and start sharing the trading view so we can start marking up for this week. All right, if y'all have any questions, if it's something that you want me to mark up, because now it is 8:26 my time anyway, then by all means type it in the chat. All right, type it in the chat if there is something you all want me to mark up. My plan is to do this pretty fast. That's my plan. I'm gonna work on it, y'all. I'm gonna work on it. I want to get it done super fast, so that way you guys are not on here too long, and I can answer y'all questions and stuff. Okay, let me put this down here. So we're still in the same month. So let's go here. There we go. All right. And while I'm doing this, for those that are new, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so very much for joining us tonight. This is not the time or the day that I normally do these sessions, right? I normally do them on Monday nights at 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central. And the reason, y'all, because I know somebody's probably wondering, like, well, Leona, why you stop doing on Sundays? Because I, am keeping my word. I'm being obedient. I'm not doing any work on Sundays. I stopped that for the new year because I want to be obedient, and we're going to see how far this take me, right? And then I do Mondays at 10 because, I've paid to be part of certain communities, okay, that help me as an entrepreneur, as a trader. And because I pay my money, I want to make sure I'm able to attend those sessions. And most of those sessions happen at 8 p.m. Central. So that's why I had to push it to 9 p.m. Central, so I can at least be there for those things, because I've paid to be a part of those communities. Okay, so yeah, that's the only reason that Monday has changed. So if Monday is not working for you guys and you're like, Leona, I appreciate what you're able to do. I would love to join live, but if it's possible, probably consider a different day. Y'all, I'm open to making myself available for different days. The only thing is y'all got to show up. You know what I'm saying? You show up, I got you. I do my best to be present and make those things happen. But you don't show up, man. I'm not changing the dates and the times and stuff. I'm not. The effort got to be there on both ends, but I would love to. So more people are present, because I get it, doing it at 10 p.m. Eastern. Some people are asleep or preparing for bed. They may want to be there, but they're preparing for bed. I'm looking to see. Oh, I took it off. Oh, shucks. Let me see. I took it off by accident. Why it look like that? I gotta fix this. Hold up 1 second, y'all. But while I'm doing this, if y'all have any questions, by all means, type it in the chat. I have another device up so I can see. So I can see the questions. Oh, this is the month. Okay. But yeah, if y'all have any questions or comments, by all means, feel free to drop it in the chat. If you are watching live, for those that are watching a replay, you can still put your questions in there, and then I do come back to it, because I give the update on how the market played out for our analysis, and I can answer those questions. All right. So if y'all have any questions, by all means, feel free to drop them in the chat. Okay, let me change this, because this is not the all-time high anymore. No. This is now the all-time high, January 24th. Let me put that on here. All-time high. Oops. All right, there we go. So let's see what SPX 500. Oops. I pressed the wrong thing. I'm supposed to be pressing the time. My bad. I don't like this. I've never liked this, whatever this is. That is just, ugh. Okay. All right, so let me see. Okay, so I'm going to make this back wider. So SPX 500 right now is at one of those areas where we need to see price breaking close. Here's the issue, though, y'all, for me, when it comes to this. Because we have everything like back to back, I typically say it's like high traffic, right? So even if I were to say, okay, price needs to break and close above this previous day high here, right? Well, there's not enough room for me personally as a day trader. If you're a scalper, trust me, you're going to do what you do. You're going to make your money, okay? I get it. But me eyeballing this right now as a day trader, and I'm looking for a bare minimum of a risk to reward of 1 to 2, meaning if I'm looking for a possible 50 pip gain here, then that means that my stop loss has to be at least 25 pips, okay, or less. If it does not show me that, then there's no way I could take that trade, because I'm in the zone of doing a 1-to-1. I don't like that. I like having cushion. So when I do take these lessons in the market, that's not going to eat into my profit, right? Too much. So just looking at this right now, let's just say I'm like, hey, price needs to break and close above this previous day high here. And then this could be our take profit 1. And this previous week high, this all-time high, cannot be our take profit 2. Well, from here to here, Y'all, that's 21 pips. That's not a lot. Okay. From here to here, that's 51, 52. Okay, cool. So that would mean for me, I would need to say, hey, if I'm looking at this for a buy, right? Then that would mean, yeah, I could say that this is my profit area, but price could hit here and slow down, start to consolidate. It could hit here and push down into a sell. So that would mean if I were you and saying, I still want to take the buy, Leona, this is a way that you can possibly do it, but I wouldn't get in the habit of doing it. If you still wanted to take the buy and you're like, I don't want to wait for the sale, Leona, because that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to take the buy. I'm going to wait for a sale. If it buys and it just keep going up, by all means, hey, kudos to the people who just took it. I'm personally not going to take the buy. I'm personally going to wait for price to sell off, okay? Because I see more gain in a sale than I see in a buy. Everybody got it, okay? So if you were to say you just want to take it anyway, if I were you, once price has hit here, you need to move your stop loss from wherever it is to this area. So that way, if it does come past this a bit and then come back down and does a massive sell off, you still make money. Does that make sense? So let's say I'm going to just do a line here. Let's say you put your stop loss down here. Okay. Price breaks and close above here. And then this is your take profit. So I'm going to add this and say TP1 for buy. Okay. That's what it'll be, y'all. This means that this is where once the price passes this, I don't care if it's shooting up, you need to hurry up and move your stop loss from here to here. Got it? If you got it, give me a thumbs up. If you can't get to the thumbs up, put a 1 in the chat or put a 1 in the comments if you're watching a replay. Okay? Again, y'all, I'm personally not going to look for the buy. I'm going to wait for a sale. Okay? And that's only if everything points to that when the market opens tomorrow. If it don't point to that, I just won't trade SPX 500 and I'll go on to looking at USDJPY, gold, or Bitcoin. Those are my other 3. Okay? So that's what I'm talking about. If that makes sense, make sure you put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the comments if you're watching the replay. Okay? So this is what we're looking for. I'm going to put it on here. We need to see price break and close above this for the buy. Okay? It don't break and close above this, do not take it, y'all. I'm telling you, if any of you have ever sat here and just went back and look at your charts when you've marked stuff up and you said that you're going to, follow a certain pattern, follow a certain system or strategy or whatever, and then you don't follow it and then you lose that trade, how often have you been like, God, I knew I should have just stuck to that trading system. I knew I should have just stuck to that trading plan or that strategy, right? This is why a lot of people are not successful in trading. We have to be consistent with following our plan, following our strategy, and practicing really great freaking risk management, y'all. And that takes discipline. That takes discipline. Okay. So again, this is take profit 1. But what I would suggest, wherever your stop loss is, if price surpasses this, I don't care if it goes up a pip or 2. You need to move your stop loss from wherever you have it at to up here, secure your profit. If it comes back down and then goes back up, so what? You make money. You make money. That's all that matters. You make money. Okay? All right. Now for me, I'm looking for a sale, and that's only if all things point to a sell-off for SPX 500. There was something that happened earlier this week that caused all of our indices, for the most part, to sell in this manner. So maybe that was just because of that one thing. That's why S&P 500 dropped down. We'll see. Okay. But nonetheless, I see more gain here. As you can see, I see more gains for the sale than I do for buy. There's a lot of movement or a lot of room for price to go down. Not a lot of room for price to go up. because we just had an all-time high. Okay. So looking here, if I'm looking to the left, to the left, to the left. Okay, so I could see right in here. I'm going to change this to white. If it's really going to sell, right, I want price to break and close below here. Okay, if it's really going to sell, I want it to break and close below there. Now, if price, if the momentum is there, let me see. And then I'm going to do a line chart to help so everybody can see. So we have one, and then price kind of broke it a bit, two, kind of broke it a bit, three, but then went back up. Okay. So let me see. Let me look to the left a bit. And it got close here, got close there, didn't quite touch it. I think that's it. Nope. It touched it here. So it was resistance back here as well. So we got price has been in this area at least 4 times. Okay. At least 4 times. So I'm going to use this as a profit area. And then at previous day low is going to be another profit. Okay. And again, the risk to reward is going to determine if this is going to be a take profit or not. All right. And if y'all have a question, if you're like, why, how, whatever, by all means, come up in the chat. Oops. All right. That's the only way this would be a take profit point, as long as this is a 1 to 2. Okay. And then this will be TP2 for sale. And that's too close to that one. I'm trying to see if there's another one in between this day low here, but I'm not really seeing. Oh, wait. Found it. Bam. So it was support and it was resistance back here. Now let me see if it's something else. See, it got close. It didn't do it. Okay. So at least we got 2. So now, let me move this over here. My bad. I'm moving too fast. So now this is 3 and then 4. So we're going to have 4 take profit areas for SPX 500. Okay. And then we have that one for the buy because we had an all-time high. And then I'm going to move this out the way so that way you guys can screenshot. All right, there you go. Now you can screenshot if you need to. Cool. We got SPX 500 knocked out. All right, I'm moving on to gold. If y'all don't have any questions, we're going to keep it moving. For all my people who are just jumping on, thank you so very much. I appreciate y'all. We just finished marking SPX 500. I'm about to do gold now. I'm going to do what I call and what we know as a top-down analysis. That's the wrong one that I'm about to do. Why did it not do it? Go off. There you go. I'm about to do the top-down analysis to help me identify areas where price may return to. Okay. And all I do is, I say this every week, but because not everybody watches me every single week. So I want to make sure that they're good, they understand. So all I do is I go, when there's a new month, I'll go to the month, and then I'll mark the previous month high as well as the previous month low. Wait a minute. That's the previous day low look like. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, so I could delete that one because it's going to be a new markup on the 4-hour. But yes, I do the previous month high, then the previous month low, not the open and close, y'all. Okay, I do the high and the low because I want to know where price has been just in general. Then I go down to the week, which is what I'm on. I just did the previous week. This is current week. This is previous week. This is the high. This is the low, okay? And then I'm going to do the same thing for the day. I'm going to get rid of all these lines here because the market has surpassed all of this. So I need to get all this out the way. Well, actually, I can use this one. Boom. For previous day is this green candle here. This is the current day. This is the previous day. So I'm doing this as the low. And then I'm going to delete all this. And then I'm going to use this other one here. And then I'm going to do the previous high of the previous day. So this is the high. This is the low. That's what I want to see. And then I'm going to delete all this other stuff off of here because this is distracting me. Don't mind my dog, y'all. He's just trying to get comfortable. He likes to be under me or right next to me when I'm in here. All right, so there we go. So I got my previous high and low mark for everything. So now I want to see, what is the market showing me for the 4 hour? What type of market do I see? So I see on gold that gold has been trending to the upside. Okay, we have buying, pullback, buying, pullback, buying, pullback, buying again currently. This is telling me, we at a little standstill. This is an old imbalance that typically, oh wait, it already filled this. So let me delete that. My bad. That's been filled. Delete. Okay, so I don't need that. So this is telling me, just like SPX 500, I'm probably going to need to see price break and close above this to go back up here to that old all-time high. Okay, so see how I got close last week? Look at that. That's nothing. So gold might go. You know, it might make a new all-time high this week, y'all. We'll see. I'm looking forward to it. So let's see. So I want to see what this is showing. Okay. So make this a little bit bigger. I'm probably not going to, no, I'm going to leave this on here. Because even once it breaks this high, so it's in the 56, so it's in the golden zone right now. You can see it here. 50%, 61.8%. So it's in that area right now, and it's sitting here at the previous day high. All right, I'll make that red because that's sell. So price could push back down, okay? And it might say, you know what, I'm not doing an all-time high, okay? And then I'm going to do a supply zone here because this is another area where price could push down, okay? None of this stuff is guaranteed, y'all. But I personally do this because it helps me to practice more patience. And I know some people don't like it because they're like, it's too much on my screen. It's too much on my chart. That's fine. You don't have to do what I'm doing, okay? Oh, man, I can't see that. Would you consider it making a new low on the 4 hour for gold? Surpassing the previous month high. I don't know. You know what? To be honest, anything is possible. But I think right now, because of all the stuff that's happening in the news, people are investors. Let me rephrase that. Investors are not confident in how all of the tariff talk, the deportation, there's issue with Medicaid. There was a person that was just telling us about them going as a veteran. They were going to their appointment and they were like, hey, we can't access the system, so we're going to have to reschedule your appointment because, you know, we're having an issue with TRICARE in general being accepted here, even though they've been there for years. So I don't know. Right now, I feel like investors, from what I'm seeing and hearing, investors are still like, they can't make heads or tails of this whole tariff situation. So that's probably why gold, in my opinion, that's why gold is going up. So I'm not 100% certain that it'll push down. But you never know. I mean, anything can happen in the market. So you just be prepared for as much as you possibly can. But I'm not gonna say I wouldn't be surprised if it were to happen, but we'll see. But the possibility of coming down here, anything's possible. Passing this, I mean, the previous month high, anything is possible. But let's see. So yeah. So I see with the fib that I just did, this supply zone is right after this. So price could push up here. If it does break and close above this previous day high here, price could come in here, play around a bit, okay, and then make a decision. News this week will definitely determine how gold is going to move. President Trump is definitely going to determine how gold moves this week. So if I were you guys, if there's any type of President Trump is having a meeting, a speech, or anything this week, y'all, I need you to be glued to that news and then look at the chart at the same time, because that's what I'm going to be doing. Because I'm very, very curious to see how all of this tariff talk is going to play out in the markets. You know what I'm saying? Like the actual implementation of this. How is this going to play out in the markets? And right now, with gold, investors are not feeling it. They like, we need to put our money in gold. Okay. So yeah, so let's get to the 1 hour. We already see 4 hours showing us buy. So there's a potential for that. So what I would do is, again, I'm going to put on here, oops, wrong line. I'm going to put on here, we need to see a break and close above here for a buy. All right. We see that, and then we're going to be good. And then let's see how far this is. This is a really big, okay, that's 83 pips. So I don't really see anything before that. I'm looking. Nope. So I definitely will use the bottom of this supply zone as my take profit one, because that's 83 pips, and that's really good for me as a day trader. For my people who do scalping, y'all are gonna have a field day with gold. Gold break and close above this, y'all gonna have a field day. Y'all gonna have a nice day trading. TP2 for buy. And then you can choose to either do the week, this previous week high here, or the all-time high. Totally up to you for a TP3. Because they are pretty close, but I'm pretty sure that's got to be like at least 30 pips. Let me see. Yes, 40, 45, 46. So that could be your TP4. Because this is so close, I don't have enough space. Y'all, it's TP4, okay? But again, y'all know me. Depending on what's happening, you can be conservative. All right. Conservative is break and close, see some type of retracement, a sell candle, and then your buy candles push back in. Okay. Above here, you can take it. If you're aggressive on trading gold, then once price break and close above here, you just get in and you ride it. Okay. Make sure your stop loss is yielding you a risk to reward of 1 to 2, y'all. Please don't get in these markets and just be like, I'm just going to take what I can get. If you're a day trader, scalpers, y'all do what y'all do. Day traders, swing traders, we at a minimum are looking for 1 to 2. 1 to 3 is exceptional. 1 to 4 is outstanding. Okay. But 1 to 2 is our bare minimum. That's our floor. Okay. We don't go lower than that. All right. And then the bottom of this is going to be the break and close for the sale. Okay. I'm not going to put it on here, but I'm just letting y'all know. The bottom of this is the break and close for the sale. And then we just want to see it retrace a bit. All right, I'm going to look to the left of here and see if I can find. I spotted one already. I spy with my, okay, hold on. I just want to see how many times price has touched this area. So I'm going to give y'all the line. So we got 1, 2. It kind of broke it a bit here. Let's see if it's any more. No, because then this was low. Any? Nope. All right. So remember, we need at least 2 or more. We got that. And then I see this one here too. Now, again, all these profit areas are going to be dependent upon your risk to reward. If it's not giving you as a day trader risk to reward of 1 to 2, y'all, you need to move on to the other one. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we got 4 out of that. All right, bet. So now I could change it back to a line. I mean, candle. Good Lord. Sorry, y'all. Okay. So I can do the calculation here in a second, but we need risk to reward 1 to 2. And it all depends on how it play out. The size of the candles, y'all, is going to determine if that's going to be a good risk to reward. So that's 3. This one is 3. And then the previous month low, previous month high, my bad. Previous month high is going to be TP4 for sale. All right, so let's just check this out. So let's say we have our break and close. See, again, that's 80. That's 81 pips. 100, 47, 48, 200. Yeah, you good. All right. My scalpers, y'all gonna have fun. If price does not push up and it does sell, like Veronica, I think you're anticipating a sale for gold. If it does sell off, y'all, there's more potential for profit possibly for the sale than the buy. I feel like they're about the same, but you know, this supply zone here will tell us everything we need to know. If price break and close above this, we'll see what happened here. All right, so gold is now marked. Y'all can take your screenshot. There you go. You should be good to go. Okay, and then I did USD JPY. If y'all have something y'all want me to mark up, please let me know. I'm about to do USD JPY. And if y'all have anything you want me to mark, please let me know. I can take one. So whoever wants me to do something, please be quick with it. You know, because I'm only going to take one. I know last time, not last week, but the week before, we did what was it? US 30. That's what it was. But again, welcome y'all. If y'all are liking the information, if you are loving the fact that we are marking up our charts live, if you are learning something tonight, feel free to share this live stream. Give this live stream a thumbs up. Okay. And also comment what some of your takeaways are. Okay. Either while we're on here live or after the live stream has ended. Okay. I really love to see when people say, hey, look, I took these trades or I took this trade and I've been able to grow my account. They actually hit the profit area, or I got one of the take profit points, you know, because I put my stop in profit or such and such, whatever. Like, I love to hear it. I love to see it. So that would be great too, because guess what? Even if you take a lesson, y'all, you sharing your experience, especially on these sessions, you sharing your experience is going to help somebody else. And y'all know, hopefully y'all know by now, I'm a big advocate for being a person that shares. I don't like the gatekeeping. I can't stand when people do that. Like, I don't understand why it's so much money out here freely available to all of us. So why in the world are we holding on to something when how much I make isn't going to stop you from making anything, especially as a trader? I could show y'all all day how I trade. It's not going to make me not make money just because I'm showing you. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, so what? Somebody might steal, my particular strategy or whatever and how I trade. And I don't care, because not everybody trade how I trade. Not everybody has the discipline. Not everybody has the patience. So, at the end of the day, I just want folks to win. So if you feel that that's what you need to do to help you win, by all means, go get yours. That is up too high. Let me move that. Okay. So we don't gatekeep over here, y'all. Share, share, share. All right. So price is not near it. And I don't like the way this 4 hour is looking right now. Because it looks like we're in a bit of consolidation. So like prices, let me move this out the way, my bad. So like it's been selling, you see, and then it just kind of consolidates, and then there was a massive drop off, and then it comes up to fill this imbalance here, right? This was an imbalance here on the 4 hour. So it comes up to fill this imbalance, and then it's just chilling. So there's another imbalance here. I'm gonna show y'all this. This is one right here. Yep. This is one right here. Let me change this color. Y'all don't have to use the same colors as I do either. You don't have to mark things the way I mark it either. Totally up to you. But this is an imbalance here. So this has not been filled. So hypothetically, let's say USD JPY does not surpass this previous day high here. Okay. It doesn't break and close above there. It doesn't break and close above here. Right. And then it comes down. Then we should be anticipating price filling this imbalance. Okay, that would be the next thing. We will be expecting price to fill this imbalance. So that means this previous week low here will be one of our take profit points for a sale. Got it? Okay, so now I know on the 4 hour it had been selling, but the consolidation period is back in here again. Okay, and we're looking for price to either break to the upside, but it got to break above this, break and close above this. But then again, this is more traffic. Let me get this out here. This is more traffic here. This golden zone is more traffic. So even if it breaks and close above here, then this is now another area where price may do what? It may hit it and then push back down. Okay. It may go in there and then do this again, consolidate inside here. It may hit it, consolidate, and then push up. Okay. There's 3 things that it could do. All right. It can come up, push down. It can come up, consolidate. It can come up, possibly consolidate, and then keep going up. Okay. You don't know which one it's going to do until it's happening. So you just prepare for it all by establishing your profit areas. Veronica said, "Oh my God, I'm seeing exactly what you're seeing. It feels good to have these confirmations." That's what's up. That's awesome. I love it. That's how I be. Like when I watch some people who taught me in the past and I go back to their sessions and stuff, like, because some of them have them on Instagram for free or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, see, that's why I took that trade. Because, you know what I'm saying? Like, I saw what you saw or whatever. So, yeah, trust me. You just keep doing that. You're going to be good. Keep practicing. Keep practicing. All right. So, like I said, y'all, we need price to break and close above this for a buy. Break and close above for buy. And then let's see how many pips this is, though. From here to the bottom of this, that's 27. For a scalper, you might be good. You're going to be good. Day trader, no bueno. Okay. There's no way that we can get a risk to reward of 1 to 2 with a take profit of possibly 27 pips. There's no way. Okay. So this one may not be, this one definitely wouldn't be a profit area, but I will tell you, you need to be careful. If you're going to buy USD JPY, if it breaks and close, this is one of those areas where you definitely need to activate your what? Your trailing stop loss, or move your stop loss into profit. So let's say price does break and close above here, and you put your stop loss like here, right below the that previous day high, right? Once price surpasses this, you need to be moving your stop loss up here, okay? You do. Don't play with this, because the golden zone, those are very strong retracement areas, okay? That's not 100%, but they're very strong retracement areas. And so price could come up here and just push down into a sell. You don't want to be that person that's caught slipping. You know what I'm saying? You're like, but it's supposed to go up. It's the week high right here. So freaking what? Y'all, please move with caution, okay? Because this is here. Then you have the week high within it. Then you have the top of it. So for me, I would move with caution, okay? Because even just the bottom of this, that's only 27 pips. Day traders, it's not enough for us, okay? Scalpers, y'all good, okay? So let's see. This is another one. So this is actually, so price could, y'all, look, price could pierce it and then push back down, okay? So you may have a long upper shadow, and then you have price close below here, okay? There's a possibility of that happening. So I'm going to remove that. All right. So this would be your actual take profit one for my day traders. But like I said, what did I say about it? Like I said, y'all, you need to make sure you put your stop loss into profit once price surpasses here in a buy. Okay? If you're in the trade, you need to make sure that's it. And then the top of this is going to be your second profit area, because it could push back down. Now this might be like 10 extra pips or something like that. Let me see. Because it don't look like much. 17 pips. Okay. And then let's see. Find another one in between. Ooh, Lord. It's so ugly. It is so ugly. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Okay. Let me do this line. All right, so we have, all right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's a lot. Okay. Let's do this. Candles. Bam. That's a large gap, though. I don't like that. That's a large gap from here to here. So I'm going to try to see if I can find another like resistance. What about this one? That's too close. Yeah, when I say I don't like this at all. Ugh. Well, so this is kind of like a M. Oh no, this is real small. This is like a real small imbalance here. So what I'm going to do is, because it's a small imbalance right here, I'm going to move this one because I'm not seeing anything to say, yeah, you know? So this is like a small imbalance. You see this right here to here? Because I wasn't seeing anything else like to say, yeah, that's it, you know? Yeah, I'm going to have to use that. Okay. So now we have profit areas. So we got 1, 2, and then we're going to have 3 and 4. All right. And then I'm going to do the sell. I didn't click on it. Did I? Nope. Then I'm going to do the sell. TP 3, 4, buy. All right. And if this is helping y'all, please let me know. If it's confusing you, please let me know. All right. But if it is helping you, then y'all, don't be gatekeepers. We don't do that around these parts, y'all. Share, share, share. You ain't gotta ask them if they watched it. You don't have to ask them if they're on. Just say, hey man, I know you said you were struggling a little bit with trading. You know, come check this out. Send it to them, and then that's it. You don't have to say nothing else. You don't have to ask them what they thought. You ain't got to do none of that. Okay? You did your part already. Real talk. Okay, so this is the breaking close for the buy. So again, for the sell, I'm going to use this as my breaking close. The top of this imbalance. Price breaking close below here. We're looking for a sell. Okay, oops. Bet. And then, y'all, you can look for an area in between here, but I'm honestly going to be looking for price to just keep pushing. Keep on push. Actually, no. Yeah, because see, this is too close. I can see if this is one. I'm going to see if it's some other areas that touch here. And then I see how many pips that is. I mean, it touch it here. But it's not like, yeah. Like that one isn't just standing out to me like that. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. Good Lord. Let me see how many pips this is, y'all. And then that'll determine if I keep it or just use the previous week low. So if, let's say you can get a 15 pip stop loss, like a legit 15 pip stop loss, you can use this as a take profit one. So I'm going to leave this. And then the week low here, week low here, right before the bottom of the imbalance, that can be your take profit too, because it may wick, TP2 for sale. And then your previous day low here, TP3. All right, bet. So now we want to see breaking close below. We want to see a little retracement. And then a sale happen. Bam. Okay? And let me move this down. Y'all can take your screenshot. I was saying. All right, screenshot. And then that's it. All right. Boom. So we have USD JPY, we have SPS 500, and we have gold. Okay. Do y'all have any questions at all before we wrap this up? Any questions at all? All right. So if y'all have any questions, thank y'all for joining. Y'all can click on here. Okay. For my people who don't like live settings, who don't need their hand held, you know what I'm saying? Like you're like, hey, I have a really busy schedule and I'm pretty good at following instructions. Then you can scan this QR code right here. Okay. This is good until the 31st. So y'all have until Friday, right? Yeah, you have until Friday. Scan the QR code. You can get it for this price. Okay. After that, y'all, we're back to the original. Okay. I've done this for a while now, since launching it. So you better get it while you can. Y'all, for me, that's the Starbucks run. I'm just saying. So whatever your vice is, trust me, you can sacrifice that vice for that skill that's going to be able to pay you forever, right? Especially if this makes sense to you. All right, so I appreciate y'all. Thank you so very much for jumping on here tonight, for engaging. And listen, once you take any of these trades, feel free to share. Y'all, even if you take a lesson, I don't want anyone to be discouraged if you're taking a lesson in the market. I told y'all how my month started out. it wasn't off to the best start. I had a losing streak going on. I shared that with y'all. You know what I'm saying? So don't feel like you only should share when you're winning. No, people need to know the real about trading. You're gonna have winning streaks and you're gonna have losing streaks, no matter how long you've been trading. Okay, but it's how you bounce back from those losing streaks. It's how you handle those winning streaks that's gonna matter in the long run. Okay, so next market analysis is going to be next Monday on February 3rd. We're back to our regular time, 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central. All right, 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central. That's all I have, y'all. I'm going to leave y'all with my favorite quote, and that's from the legend. His name is Arthur Ashe, and he says to start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can. Oh, I'm going to be honest. I'm in a losing streak right now. Everybody has it happen. Everybody have it happen. Nobody is exempt. But that's why I said, y'all, all of us, every single one of us this week, I'm challenging every single one of us. When there is news happening with whatever we love to trade, we need to watch the news and watch the chart at the same time to see how the market reacts and annotate this in our trading journal. This is going to help every single one of us, y'all. Okay? That's your homework for the week. Everybody's doing it. All of us. Don't come on here next week and then I ask, hey, who did it and how it turned out for you? And you be like, well, Leona, nah. All of us are doing it, okay? So let's keep that integrity and honesty going. You'll break out of that losing streak, okay? It's only a matter of time. Just learn from it because you're following your trading journal. You're looking at it. You're making adjustments. You're adjusting your trading plan. All that good stuff, okay? So y'all have a great night. I'll see y'all next week. I look forward to hearing from y'all. Bye, y'all.